Hello, guys, welcome once more to Hollywood Recapped. Today I'm going to explain to you the movie Look Away, released in the year 2018. At the opening of the movie we are shown a sonogram of two babies sharing a womb. The scene suddenly changes to 17-year-old Maria Brennan getting ready for school. She is extremely shy and socially awkward. Because of her personality, she is often bullied by a classmate named Mark. Maria's only pal is Lily, who often ignores her when they are in a group. Setting suffice it to say that Maria's school life is not ideal. One day at college she and Lily are watching the ice hockey team play from the sidelines. Lily interrupts the practice and starts making out with her boyfriend Sean. Maria watches them in jealousy, having had a crush on Sean for a long time. At home she has dinner with her parents, Dan and Amy. Dan is a philandering plastic surgeon and an obsessive perfectionist. He has constantly had manipulate over Maria's life and is partly the cause for her social anxiety. Her mom Amy is always attempting to do the best for Maria, however she too suffers from depression and anxiety due to the fact of her husband's regular verbal abuse. Amy tries to set Maria up with a boy for the upcoming prom, however Maria refuses to listen and storms off to her room. On her way she overhears Dan talking about how much of a failure she is. She cries, is actually harmed by her father's words. Later she finds a sonogram of a pair of twins are hidden at the back of the mirror in her parents' room. After looking at the picture she goes to shower and notices her reflection in the mirror shifting on its own. Terrified she runs out of the bathroom. During breakfast, she tries telling Dan about the incident, but he interrupts her and remarks on how terrible she looks. At school Lily gets busy with Sean and ignores Maria as usual. When she is not looking, Mark makes her trip and fall to the floor. Everyone laughs at her besides for Sean, who helps her up. He makes certain if she is okay and even calls Mark out for his behavior. At night Maria hears a person calling her name from the bathroom. She cautiously walks in and sees her reflection in the mirror, who is turning the other way. The reflection introduces herself as Erin and claims that she has constantly been with Maria even since her birth. The reflection boasts about having the ability to take all of Maria's sadness away, however, does not explain what her actual motive is. As they discuss, Maria truly starts to like Erin. Since Erin is aware of all of her likes, fears and dislikes, the two get alongside well. Maria does not appear to care about the fact that she is speaking to a reflection. The subsequent day she is in a proper mood. After school, she goes to her father's clinic, where she happens to observe him being a little too pleasant with a patient. Maria does not think a lot of it and goes to the movies with him for their father-daughter bonding time. As they are about to depart she bumps into Mark, who acts fine to her in front of Dan. His buddies burst into laughter right after making Maria sense terrible. Dan notices that the youngsters are bullying his daughter, however does not say anything. On their way back home he asks her to come to his clinic for an early birthday gift tomorrow. At nighttime Maria talks to Erin, who doesn't approve of her attempting to improve her relationship with Dan. She laughs at Maria for wondering that Dan truly cares about her. Maria on the other hand believes that her father is going to provide her a car tomorrow so she wouldn't have to take the bus with the bullies. However, her hopes are overwhelmed when the next day Dan exhibits that her early birthday gift is rhinoplasty. He believes that her nose is imperfect and needs to make it appear more sophisticated. Maria is left disheartened after the interaction, so she simply consents with whatever he says. On returning home Erin tells her that she always knew what type of person Dan was. She is aware of that Maria is sad and makes her giggle joking about Dan's affairs. Amy hears her daughter speak to herself in the bathroom and freaks out. She tells Dan about it, however he gives her a sleeping capsule and asks her to rest. Before going to sleep she tells him that she has once more started to get the same nightmares. The following day Lily and Maria come to an old clubhouse to practice ice skating for the upcoming on-ice winter prom. Lily is a professional at ice skating, whilst Maria can barely stand straight. While making an attempt to move she falls down and hurts her knees. However Lily refuses to assist her. She has observed Maria eyeing her boyfriend and wishes to teach her a lesson. When Erin sees her at home she immediately tells her that Lily is a bad friend. Maria nonetheless needs to give her a chance, but Erin is strictly against it. She reminds Maria of everything awful that Lily has carried out to her since they were just kids. At last, she claims that she can take all her pain away if Maria switches places with her. They touch each other's palms and get closer to switch, however Amy interrupts them. The subsequent day Amy does Maria's makeup and dresses her up for prom night. Maria is reluctant to go, however she does it for her mother. However, when she gets there she already knows that it was a terrible idea. While everybody is skating around she can hardly stand up straight. Her day gets better when Sean comes to help her and asks her for a dance. The two enjoy sluggish dancing together while a jealous Lily glares at them. All of a sudden Maria slips and falls down. Sean goes to assist her up but is stopped by Lily, who pretends to not see Maria on the ground. The bully Mark holds his hand out to help her up but rather drags her across the ice. Everyone laughs and makes fun of her misery, whilst Maria cries for him to stop. When he finally does, she quickly gets up and runs back home. Maria has ultimately had enough of everyone treating her like crap. She cries to Aram asking her to switch places and clear up all her problems. Maria and the reflection join palms and lips together. Moments after the interaction, Maria enters the mirror while Erin takes her place in the actual world. At night, Amy dreams of her giving birth to a baby, however something goes horribly wrong in the process. She has been having the same recurring dream ever since Maria was born. The subsequent morning at breakfast, Amy notices the evident change in Maria's behavior. But generally she barely touches her food. By now she enjoys a bagel, complimenting the taste. Amy is delighted at the effective change and doesn't think a lot of it. Walking into the school, Maria is much more confident than normal when Mark comments on the activities of yesterday. She seductively whispers into his ears, making him shut up. Sean witnesses this and asks her what she said to Mark. Taking the chance, Erin does the same to him, leaving him flustered. Lily brings up yesterday's incident and tries to pass it up as simply a joke. Erin confidently asks her if she can continue instructing her how to skate. Lily is confused about her sudden confidence, however she consents to meet her again at the clubhouse to the practice. After school, Erin goes to meet Dan in his office. She appears to be delighted to see him and says that she missed him. It is almost as if she is meeting him after years. Erin is much aware of that her father has had several affairs, however her mom is too scared to acknowledge the fact. Yet she is determined to make her face the reality of their superficial marriage. When no one is in the reception, she calls Dan's mistress and asks her to come to the clinic at 1. She additionally falsely tells her mom that she has a date with Dan at the same time when Amy arrives at the workplace. Later she meets the mistress in the elevator and finds out she is Dan's girlfriend. Later at night, Aram smugly asks Amy where her father is. Although understanding that he is with his mistress, Amy lies and says that he is working late. Annoyed, Erin bluntly tells her to accept the reality that her husband is sleeping with different women. In a fit of rage, Amy slaps her but apologizes right after. Even after being slapped by her mother, Erin smiles, pleased that her plan was successful. Maria, on the other hand, is not pleased that Erin was impolite to her mother. Erin argues that she is doing what Maria never had the guts to do. She asks her to keep trust, but Maria has began to doubt if letting her out was a correct decision. The next day after school, everybody is leaving when Erin lures Mark into the shower room. When he is not looking, she hits him with a hockey stick, making him fall to the ground in excruciating pain and teaching him a lesson to never mess with her again. Following that, she and Lily go to the clubhouse to practice skating yet again. This time Erin is better at skating, much to Lily's annoyance because she believed that she was once better than Maria at everything. To Lily's utter shock, Erin copies her like a professional. Suddenly Erin aggressively skates towards her, even though they do not exchange words. Lily senses she is in trouble and runs away. While they are at it, she loses her balance and crashes into the pavement, losing her life because of the impact. Erin straight away calls the police and pretends to be crying. Maria is at a loss for words due to the fact of what Erin did to Lily. She cries, mourning her best friend's death. However, Erin says that Lily deserved it. Maria needs to be let out of the mirror, however Erin refuses, saying she still has a lot to do. After Lily's memorial, Erin goes to Sean's residence pretending to be sad about her death. In fact, she wishes to get closer to him like Maria had usually dreamed of. She makes sexual advances at him which he does not reciprocate at first, but finally he gives up and the two make love. Erin and Dan go out for dinner for father-daughter bonding time. She orders a crab and eats it messily, much to Dan's annoyance. When he asks her to stop, she puts her foot on the chair, challenging him. Dan harshly tells her that she looks like a pathetic try-hard teen, which makes her behave precise again. Meanwhile, she begins to date Sean and the two cut lessons frequently. They return to her residence where Amy sees them and is unsettled by their relationship. Erin simply asks her to keep sleeping and takes Sean to her room where they make love again. When they drive to college the subsequent day, Erin sees policemen getting into the premises. She urges Sean to cut class once more so she wouldn't be interrogated. They drive to a resort and start undressing, but just then Sean receives a call from his mother telling him that the police want to speak to him and Maria about the death. He needs to go away as quickly as possible, but Erin refuses to do so. She asks him why he still cares about Lily when she is dead. The query makes Sean consider that she had something to do with Lily's death. When he calls her out for it, Erin hits him with a bottle of alcohol and kills him. She and Maria cry collectively sitting on the bathroom counter. A flashback suggests us that Maria actually had a twin sister who was born with a deformed face. Dan, who was a perfectionist, did not like the second female, so he euthanized her against Amy's will. Erin is his second daughter who is still hurt through the truth that she wasn't good enough for her father. Hours later, she gets drunk and goes to Dan's clinic. Dan tries to calm her down, however is shocked when she gets totally naked in front of him. He orders her to get dressed rapidly, but she doesn't oblige. She asks him if he would love her even if she used to be deformed. Dan tries avoiding the question, however upon being compelled he says that he would still love her anyway. To his utter shock, Aaron slits his throat with a scalpel. As he takes his final breath, she asks him why he could not simply love her. While cleaning the scalpel, Aaron looks for Maria in the mirror but would not find her. She returns home and crawls onto the bed next to Amy. In the closing scene, each Maria and Aaron are on the bed together with their mother, implying that the sisters have merged into one. That was all from the video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, comment and leave a like because it helps the channel a lot. See you in another explanation.